That's exactly what it's like to buy a new car, throwing a giant stack of cash right out the window. If you have the money to spend, by all means. But if you're trying to stick to a budget, you're much better off buying a used car. I recently bought this used Lexus after I totaled my 14-year-old Saab. It was time for that thing to go. And I got a great deal on it. So I'm going to take you through a few steps of how I got a great deal to help you get the best one on a used car too. Before you even start shopping, the first thing you want to do is get your financing done. Once that's approved, you'll have a set budget and a price range in mind, so you don't start looking at cars that are way out of your price range that you could never afford the monthly payments. When it's time to start shopping, do a little homework and pay attention to which brands and models are going to cost you less to maintain over time. I bought a luxury brand car, but I bought a Lexus because it's one of the cheaper brands to maintain over time, because it takes Toyota parts. So I'm not stuck going to a fancy dealership every time I need a repair. When you buy a used car, you buy it as is. So that means you inherit any potential problems that come along with it. So you really want to pay attention and look for low mileage and a clean Carfax report, which means the car hasn't been in any accidents. That way it reduces your chances that the car is going to cause you problems down the road. So this is never a good situation, right? That's why it's so crucial before you buy any used car that you get it inspected by an independent mechanic that you choose. That way, if there are any problems that weren't disclosed or discovered by the seller, then you'll discover them before they become your problems. Don't just walk into a dealership and buy the great deal that they offer you right up front. So start looking around at sites like CarGurus, AutoTrader, TrueCar, Facebook, Craigslist, and start paying attention to the price points of certain brands and models. That way, when a good deal pops up, you'll recognize it and you can jump on it. If you need a little extra convincing as to why you should buy a used car over new, here's the #1 reason: depreciation. The second you drive a new car off the lot, it drastically drops in value. In the first year alone, it can lose about 30% of its value, but between 3 to 5 years is when it's really already hit that biggest depreciation point, and that's where your sweet spot is for buying a used car. It took me about 4 months to find the right car at the right price, but I was patient, I did my homework, and I got a great deal. And it saved me about $20,000 over buying new. And one more thing, buying used allowed me to afford a luxury brand that I love, and it's a great car. So I'm gonna go continue enjoying it.